Okay, good evening, everybody, once again. I think we can get started now. Welcome to welcome again to today's Q&A session. So, camera. Yeah, welcome to today's Q&A session. Like I mentioned at the start of the call, we have a data specialist who will be joining us, and I believe he's here on the call now. So a little bit of introduction. His name is Joshua Amobi. He's a paid ads specialist with a career spanning over 15 years. And he'll be joining us on the call today to take our questions regarding paid advertising, Meta, Google, and all of that. Hi, Mr. Joshua, can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Shadrach. I can hear you.
Okay, right. So the floor is yours, please.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Sorry that I don't know whether if you guys were waiting for me before now, but sorry that I'm joining in 7 minutes ahead, 7 to 10 minutes ahead. Yeah, I had an emergency that I had to deal with. Yeah, hope you guys can pardon me for that. Okay, so first of all, Mr. Shadrach, have you done everything that you need to do on your own end, and it's now left for me to take over?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. So, first of all, I would say let me blow a little bit of my trumpet so that you understand the person that you have on the call with you and see it as an opportunity. In case if you didn't prepare any question before now to ask, or you have a question, to get a glimpse of who you're asking the question to and the valuable answer that you'll be getting from this particular Q&A. So I also want it to be very, very interactive as well. So just like you can hear me, you can also use the raise hand feature, so that if you can't hear me, I mean to say, use the raise hand feature so that I will know how many people that cannot hear me. Yeah. So like Mr. Shedak has already said, my name is Joshua Amobi. I've been in the advertising space for over 15 years now. The Meta Ads manager at Better Off Service. In short, the ads that you saw to join this particular program was spearheaded by me, basically, right? So for you to be able to join this program, for you to be on this call now, means that I have quite a good experience in creating and running what's it called? An ad, a productive ad, like a profitable ad, right? So I think I've been in this space for over 15 years. When I say 15 years, is basically professionally. I've been doing advertising on my own spare time, different businesses before now. So it's basically over 15 years, but 15 years is basically like I've been doing it professionally for businesses and clients. Yeah, basically. So that's like a little bit glimpse. I also have experience with other forms of advertising, not just Meta, Google Ads. In short, all forms of advertising. Yeah. So let's go ahead and let me go ahead and take your questions. So how many of you? Let me first ask: how many of you have created an ad before? Let me find out. How many of you have created an ad before? If you can't open your mic to talk, you can also drop a chat on the chat section, just in case if you're in a noisy place. But how many of you have created an ad before? You can use the raise hand feature. How many of you have created the Meta ads before? Please, let's be fast.
I have not.
Okay. If you have,
I have not.
I heard you say, Stephanie. If you have, raise your hands. Just use the raise hand feature. Okay. Okay, Chukwu said you've not. Who has?
I have not, sir.
Okay. Mashire. sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Fatima, what about you? And Dolapo, have you created any ads before, meta ads before? Have you boosted any posts? Let me not say meta ads. Have you boosted any posts before on Facebook? Sorry,
I
I
have
can't hear.
not.
Dolapo, are you the one that just...
Before I am not, sir.
Okay. So, should I assume that each and every one of you on this particular call, should I assume that all of you are students? You don't have any side business. You've not boosted any posts before, just on your own to reach more people for your, maybe you're selling something. Should I assume that none of you have done that? Like, none of you are business people. Wait, who is the team lead for digital marketing?
I am, sir. No one.
Okay. What about your assistant? I believe you should have an assistant.
Okay, yes, he's here in the call.
Oh, okay. So, when I'm asking a general question, Ogechukwu, you can provide an answer for your entire cohort. But if I'm asking the individual question, then anybody can provide an answer. So, can I assume that every one of you here are students, including you, Ogechukwu?
Okay. I'm not a student, but I believe everybody here doesn't have a business at the moment. Even me, I don't have a business. I'm a civil worker, yes. I'm a civil servant, sorry, yes. So
Okay. All right. So that's fine. So okay. So bring your questions. Let me take questions for the next 5 minutes. Questions.
okay, sir.
Questions, please. You can also unmute yourself if you have a question or drop on the chat. You can't talk. Fatima, can you hear me? I said, Fatima, can you hear me? Fatima left the call. Dolapo, can you hear me? Is Fatima back? Okay, Fatima, can you hear me? Fatima, if you're on the call and can hear me, please unmute yourself. I want to talk to you.
Good evening, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Okay, Fatima, have you completed your module for this week?
Yes, sir. I've completed my move for this week, sir. But I have issues with network, so I'm trying to watch them tonight again, sir.
Do you have questions based on the resources that was made available to you?
Yes, sir. I have questions, sir.
Go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, sir. Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello? Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead. I'm
Please,
waiting
I
for.
don't think anyone can hear me. I want to go outside where there is network. Please, I'm sorry.
Okay, you can actually drop it as a chat. I'll pick it up from there. Okay.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, sir. When I was doing my models, the most, I won't say confusing, but difficult one was SEO. I didn't quite understand it. Is it like you are going to use an app or a website in order to do the search engine optimization? I didn't quite understand it.
Okay. I believe that question is directed to Mr. Shedrack. You the one to answer. Mr. Shedrack.
Um, what's that question, Stephanie? Correct?
Yes, it was Stephanie.
Um, SEO was supposed to be the first week or second week. Why didn't you join last week's
But
Q&A
you're
session?
not clear, you're breaking.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
I said SEO was supposed to be last week or your week one module. But I don't think you joined last week's Q&A session. Did you?
Oh, yes, it was. I did it last week, but I couldn't join the live session.
Why couldn't you join the live session?
Oh, I would leave I was very out
Sorry?
late, so I couldn't join. And the place
I
I
didn't.
was, there was serious network issues. I was very unsteady. I couldn't join.
Okay, so I'll respond to your question. But any other
I
person on this
said
call
that
that
I was okay. Okay.
any other person on this call that asked questions from last week would have to wait till next week's Q&A session to ask those questions since it's your last week. So your question around SEO, can you take that again? You said you don't understand if you have to use an app or
Yes. So I understood when I was doing the model, I understood on social media crawling and all the other terminologies and techniques. But then when you are doing the SEO itself, like when you are doing the search engine optimization, is there an app you use to make a company have better rankings on search engines? Is there something you do? Is there an app? Is there a website? How do you go about it?
okay. So SEO is a process, right? SEO is a process. You need to have an SEO strategy. There are a lot of things involved when it comes to SEO. Keyword research, on-page SEO, off-page SEO, it's a whole lot. Blog writing and all that, right? So it's not like an app. You have tools that you can use for your keyword research. You have tools that you can check for things like your domain authority and all that, right? But you need to have an SEO strategy in place. Right? This is the response I can give to you now, so we don't take time of people who have been at this question. Join next week's Q&A session, and then I'll provide an in-depth response to how SEO works. Did you get that, Stephanie?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mr.
Yes,
Joshua,
I did. Thank you.
over to you. I think there are some questions for Peter as well.
Okay, Mr. Shedrack. Fatima, okay. Fatima, I don't really understand how to boost likes and engagement on Facebook and other social media platforms. Okay, so basically for likes and engagements for a post, it's based on the objective that you selected. You just have to select the engagement objective. So when creating your Facebook ads, the first thing that Facebook is going to ask you is to select the objective. What do you want to achieve with this particular ad? So if you want to get likes and engagement on a particular post that you're boosting, make sure that you're boosting a post. You're not creating an ad. You're boosting a post, right? Select the engagement objective. Then under the engagement objective, select post engagement. right? Then once you select that, create your ads. Well, once you run the ads, you get tons of engagement and likes on that particular post. So you can do that for several other posts that you've posted on your Facebook account or Instagram account or whatever meta platform that you're on, basically. Then I think that's basically it. Fatima, I wanted to try this out, and then maybe in the next Q&A session, or just drop it on the group that you've tried it out and watch the results and give feedback as well on the results. Fatima, do you hear me? I think she's okay. She's still on the call. Fatima, okay, yeah. So questions, please. Okay, Chukwu, what about you?
I'm okay, sir. I dropped a question in the chat. I said, how do we know if our ads are performing well? And like, what should we be tracking? And let me now put the question very well. Like, aside from this likes, engagement, what else should we be tracking? What other metrics should we be tracking when we
Okay.
create our ads?
So you need to know, first of all, you need to find out what do you want to achieve with the ads, right? You need to find out. If you're not the owner of the business, you need to ask the client, what do you want to achieve with the ad? Most of the time there are generic objectives that businesses tend to, like, individuals businesses want to achieve. One is increase sales, two is leads. They want to generate leads for their services that they're offering, right? Three is they want to create brand awareness. They want a lot of people to know about their brand, not necessarily get them to turn to leads or purchase a particular product, but just get the word out there, right? So that when it gets to them making a buying decision, they will remember the particular brand that they saw. Brands that do go for such objectives mostly are brands like, if you're in Nigeria, brands like custard brands, all these FMCG brands, because most of their sales do not happen online, right? Most of the time it happens in store and all of those things. So they tend to push a lot of awareness kind of campaigns, right? So that if you see their ads, they talk about their products, you see their products on social media. Once you go step into a store and you think about, okay, I want to buy so XYZ, the first set of brands you do remember is the brands that you've seen before. Maybe you've seen the adverts, someone told you about them, and all of those things. So that's why they tend to do awareness campaigns, right? But if it's, let's say, like a real estate company, for example, definitely what they are looking for is leads, people who show potential clients, right? So what they are looking at is to generate leads, to get people's contact, potential clients' contact, like their email, phone number, details, first name, second name, um, uh, just basically basic information about them, so that they can reach out to them and then follow up on the sales, basically. Yeah, so that's like the objective that a real estate company tends to get towards. For e-commerce, e-commerce tends to get towards product sales. Let's say, for example, the person is selling mobile phones, smartphones, right? And they're creating an ad. They want to sell the latest iPhone 16 or iPhone 17, right? They will need to basically set up. There are two ways to go about sales ads, right? There's several channels you can drive sales ads. You can drive it via your website, your e-commerce website. You can drive it via WhatsApp, basically. So it's similar to the WhatsApp direction is similar to lead generation, but not fully like lead generation, right? Lead generation has to do with them filling a form, providing details about them, more details about them, like their first name, location, like vital information about them. But when it comes to WhatsApp, you are you are getting towards sales directly, right? They are messaging you because they want to find out how to pay for this product. That's for people who don't have websites, right? But if you have an e-commerce website, it's kind of straightforward. They don't need to message you on WhatsApp or anything. They just go to your website, then see a product that they want, add to cart, put their card details, pay, and then the product will be delivered to them once payment is confirmed. So they tend to get towards sales. So these are several objectives that is available. Like I answered Fatima. These are several objectives that are available when creating an ad. You tend to select. Facebook is going to ask you, what is your objective? Do you want to drive awareness? If it's awareness, you will see awareness there. It's called brand. I think they've changed the name from awareness to brand recognition or something like that, right? They have awareness. They have engagement. If you're trying to drive engagement like post likes and the rest, you go for that. If you're trying to drive sales, you want to sell the product, then you go for sales objective. If you're a real estate company, you're trying to drive leads, you want to generate leads, potential clients, maybe for a high-end product that people tend not to pay for. People tend not to put their card details and pay immediately. Then you can go for leads. Yeah, so depending on the objective, first of all, you need to find out the objective, that what they want to achieve with the ads. That's what you will now use to select your objective, and then with that, you will now be able to track. Because if you select sales, for example, what you'll be seeing on the dashboard once the ad starts running is cost per purchase. That's what you will see. So basically, what you'll be seeing there, once someone purchases a product, it will show you the amount it costs for each person that bought this product to buy that product. You see the data there. So yeah, so that's basically it. Okay, Chuku, was it very detailed for you?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I understand. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So one of the things I would advise each and every one of you is to try and create a campaign. Advertising is not something that you sit in class and learn. Advertising is something that you experiment, right? After learning, you try it out for yourself and then come back with feedback. Come back with feedback. Tell me, okay, what what was the result like? If you selected sales, how many sales were you able to make? If you selected leads, how many potential clients or customers did you get their details? Right, try it out, because it's not word by mouth. It's not like any other form of marketing. Basically, you need to actually experiment and try it out yourself for you to actually see how it works. Some more questions? Mashre, can you unmute yourself? I want to hear you talk.
Hello, thank you for this opportunity, and I just want to maybe air my concern about
Okay.
this week's. Are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
About this week's modules. I just want to inquire for more clarification on the mock-up awareness AD campaign. That is why I will just inquire for more clarification. Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't hear the last thing you said. You said mock-up campaign. Is that what you said?
Yeah, that is the area that I'm just inquiring for more clarification, how it works, and just more details about it.
Mock-up campaigns.
Yeah, mock-up awareness AD campaigns.
Okay. What do you mean by mock-up campaigns? Can you break it down? Or give an example. Probably you're not using the right term.
According to what was provided, it
Yeah.
was saying that it is like an advertising plan.
Okay.
Yeah, that it shows how you can promote the business and the brand. So was just inquiring about more details on it, like how 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 does it work, like because it is we're saying that it is an advertisement plan now. So how does this plan really work?
Okay, are you referring to the assignment for this week? The assignment that was given?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I thought you were talking about something else entirely. Okay, so for the mock-up plan, basically what is required is like if a client reaches out to you right now and they want to promote a business, they want to advertise a business, right? And they ask you, okay, what's your advertising plan? Right. So one of the key things that is needed in an advertising plan basically is you need to provide like a detailed information on platforms that you're using, what is it called, placements, ads placements you're using, creative types that you're using, whether if you're using you plan using an image, you plan using a video, what kind of video are you trying to use, the ad copy itself, maybe also attach the art creatives. That's if you've done it already, right? Sometimes they tend to reach out to you and you might not have created creatives yet, but you can like provide sample creatives of, okay, this is the kind of creatives that you're looking at using. Then you can also provide details like the budget, how do you plan using the budget, how much you plan using on daily basis, and then how much are you planning using on monthly basis, right? Such informations, which other information is needed in a mock-up plan? Okay, the channel, where do you want to send the where do you want to send the people who see your ads? Where do you want to send them? Do you want to send them to WhatsApp? Do you want to send them to their website to buy from their website? Do you want to send them to a leads form? Where do you want to send them? You can also put your CTA, your choice of CTA, or every single information, right? You can create like a model company. Let's say, for example, choose like a real estate company now trying to promote a particular product. Let's say a two-bedroom or detached duplex that they want to sell, right? You can create a dummy company, a dummy product, and then create a mock-up plan, advertising plan for that dummy product and company. So that's how you go about the assignment, so that it gives you an idea of how to communicate with clients and how to present your strategy in terms of advertising. Because part of the things that clients, businesses do ask for, what's your strategy? What's your plan? When they say strategy plan, all this information that I broke down now, these are what they are trying to ask. Those are the kind of information they want to get from you. Is that clear? Is that clear to you, Machine?
Yes, I get it. Thank you.
All right. So, any other question? I believe the majority of the people on the call have already asked their question. But any other question?
I don't think so, sir.
Okay. I'll hand over to Mr. Shedrack to take other questions from other parts of the thing. Mr. Shedrack.
Thank you, Mr. Joshua. So we still have more time. I originally said I was not going to go back to last week's Q&A session because everyone on this call missed it, aside your team lead. But yeah, you have questions from the previous module. Anything you don't understand, just go ahead to ask those questions. So utilize the remaining time that we have to respond to some of these questions. think I will just start off with what Stephanie had originally asked. Is Stephanie still on the phone? Stephanie, are you still here? I guess he's having network issues. Can I have this in here? Just I'm sure I'm not talking to myself. Okay, Chuko, White Cliff, Dolapo, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. So it seems you guys don't have any questions. If that is the case, we'll have to call it a close for this Q&A session, and I'll see you guys next week. Also for next week, team lead, please take note. You will have a debate next week as part of your roundup for this program. I will share the debate topic with you, and you do the grouping into two groups, essentially, right, for that particular debate. So yeah, remind me tomorrow if I've not sent you the topic for the debate, so you share with your colleagues and they prepare for that debate next week. Confirm that you got that in.
Okay, sir, I got you. So also for the group, we already had assessment group created for when we are starting. I don't know if that will still be relevant for the debates. Like
How many groups? Two groups.
I think up to 4 or 5. I think we are
You need to
five
you
or
need to
so in each
collapse it
group.
into two groups.
Okay, sir. Okay.
You guys are 5-5 in each group.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's you need to collapse it into two groups. The rest of the team would participate somehow in the debate, but two groups, 4 to 5 people per group for that debate.
Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you everyone for joining tonight's Q&A session. See you all next time.